Gateway Mortgage Bank was set up quite a number of years ago in the interest of the good people of Ogun State, both citizens and residents, to make housing more affordable and more reachable.
Gateway should not be a bank that anybody will say doesn't know.
We have this relationship with state housing agencies like OPIC, Ministry of Housing. So we build the houses as developers, we create mortgage.
So far, our interest rate has been very friendly. You guys, stakeholders in the state, either a civil servant, will give out 18%. And I can tell you that go to anywhere, apart from Federal Mortgage Bank that gives 6%, hardly will anybody beat that rate.
We are fractioning out what we call the informal sector, those petty traders, those taxi drivers, the carpenters, those whom their business are not regulated. This is a product where you don't need much collateral before you get the loan.
Our pure business is mortgages. You want to build, you want to buy, you want to renovate, you want to buy land. We already started, you want to improve on your property. Just talk to Gateway Mortgage Bank. We are there to assist anywhere in Nigeria.
Gateway Mortgage Bank has become a core banker for the school in the area of assistance in terms of integrity. They've proven to be an organization that has integrity, they promise and they fulfill it.
We have pictures of all the properties that we sell, of the houses we sell online. You can pick. There's something we call pre-qualification. We want to know the capacity of the customer we are dealing with, to know that they have the capacity to make repayments whenever we assist to give loan for them to buy a property from us.
Despite all the challenges in the nation's economy, the bank was able to navigate the troubled waters as its performance relative to the peers stands out as one of the leaders in the subsector. This performance received the independent endorsement as the bank was recognized as the 2018 Mortgage Bank of the Year and 2018 Most Outstanding Mortgage Bank of the Year, both by the Nigeria Entrepreneurs Award.
Of all the decisions, should be the best that has been approved this year.
But recently, with the innovation that has taken place, the banking application is one thing I'm very, very excited about. Now you can do transfer, and I was at the bank 2 days ago, and I told the manager there that from this moment, I'm doing all my disbursement of cash from Gateway Bank. Gateway is now the main bank that Dorama Schools is using.
We thank them for what they have done, but there's huge room for improvement. We want more branches to be on board, and every day they are improving. I'm one of their customers, so that tells you that I believe in what they're doing. And I have no doubt in my mind that they will continue to grow.
Gateway Mortgage Bank was set up quite a number of years ago in the interest of the good people of Ogun State, both citizens and residents, to make housing more affordable and more reachable to the average inhabitant. Over the years, the institution has grown and matured, even as the industry has matured, and is an excellent complement to the agenda of His Excellency Senator Ibikunle Amosun's government, which part of which is to provide affordable housing for the good people of Ogun State. We expect that in due season we should make regional banking status, and with the potential to go national. But one thing we have firmly in our minds is to set a standard for mortgage banking at every level that we're at, and that's what drives us. One of the greatest challenges has been funding. So to find the right funding at the right price point to make loans affordable and available to our people at interest rates that are commonly friendly has been the major challenge. Long-time funding is also not available because of the dynamics of our local market. But as we mature, as our economy matures, as the sophistication is built in the investing public, we feel confident that we will navigate those waters successfully. Well, there's housing stock that is being churned out, whether by Ogun State Housing Corporation, OPIC, and several other developers. And this housing stock has your name on it. So absolutely come open an account with Gateway Mortgage Bank and let them help you to fulfill your home ownership dreams.
In fact, we do something peculiar in Gateway periodically, which is going around the cities, to make noise about the bank, telling them the type of product we have for them. And apart from that, our performance for those who have been in has helped us, because there are referrals, that tell people that this is. I know in Ogun State now, Gateway should not be a bank that anybody will say doesn't know as at now. When you intend to acquire land, do a proper check. That is what my advice would be to anybody who intend to do a proper check. Definitely we have lands that are acquired by the government. So if you go, the land grabbers, the Omoniles, they can sell any land. But when you intend to acquire land or you want to buy, go and do a proper check by going to the government. Make sure the place is not acquired. If it is acquired and then you go and buy from Omonile, definitely you have problem. You have to buy a second time. So my advice is that one cannot point to a certain place that this place is acquired, this place is acquired, until when you go and check at the land registry. Wherever you are aiming at, get the survey plan, go to land registry, check with them. This place, is it acquired or government acquisition or somebody? You even need to know when it is from Omonile. You even need to go deeper to who are the head of the family of the that belongs to that is of that land. If you don't do that, the person will fall into trouble. So my advice is that go and do a proper check with the lands before you acquire any land. Oh, they are authentic. If you acquire land through us, but when you even bring anything, a request to buy land, and we have to finance it, we do the check ourselves. Yeah, we do the check ourselves to make sure that what we are putting money into is not going to be in vain. It's not going to be controversial at the end of the day. So we do that. I can see Gateway Bank, continue to pursue its expansion program, having branches all over Ogun State because a state mortgage institution, then moving towards a national mortgage institution. We have two types of mortgage institution in Nigeria, state and national. So moving towards national. National, by the time you're national, you can have your branch all over the country. So we see ourselves moving towards that in the next 2-3 years max. We expect that. And it's our intention that you can't stay in Ogun State and say you don't have a roof over your head. Right now we're planning, a situation or a strategy whereby the interest rate, because that's the challenge many have, is coming down. We have a scheme now that will bring the interest rate of our customer down for mortgage purposes. So we can assure people that our customer within this state or outside this state that in the next 2-3 years, we should be a mortgage that is leading entirely in the country.
Home ownership accounts, we have current accounts, we have the ATM card, we have the e-businesses. So all these are for the benefit of all the customers that are on board. And we try to, in addition to that, we have created a desk for the informal sector, so we can capture those that are unbanked. So we have the desk for that, and we've been doing that, and they will benefit from our services. You can reach us anywhere. You can get your statement online. You can get your alert as you are doing your business with us. You get your in fact instant online. In fact, there are nothing that other banks are doing that we're not doing. And coming to what we have done so far, there was this award we did last year. We were given the most outstanding bank of the year. We won it in Lagos. They gave us the 2018 Mortgage Bank of the Year. That's to testify to the fact that the bank is moving higher. We have a product for the Nigerians in diaspora. We have relationship with those who are even outside the country. So there's somebody that's coordinating it there. So those that are in diaspora, they have an account with us. They have an account. They are key to our products. So that gives us a hedge that we are not just operating in Nigeria. We have diaspora banking service. We have this relationship with state housing agencies like OPIC, Ministry of Housing. So they build the houses as developers. We create mortgage for those who want to go into this. It therefore means that as we are creating mortgage, we are giving them the fund for them to bid more. So that is a symbiotic relationship. So that will go a long way to make sure that we have housing for all. In fact, in Gateway Mortgage Bank, what we are even saying is that we have zero tolerance for you not having a house. There's no reason why we can't have a house. So the only thing is for you to key into our products, key into the bank, then take advantage of the houses that are being built everywhere, and you can be rest assured that you are not going to be in the hand of the touts or this money led, because for example, you are buying a house from a housing corporation or OPIC, definitely you are in a very safe hand. You have genuine title, you have genuine documents for the properties.
The awareness is on a high speed now, and in the last 3 years there's been a tremendous change, even in the system and even in the state. And as we speak now, we have a lot of developers coming on board to partner with the Gateway Mortgage Bank to finance, so that we can grant mortgages for the mortgagors. So far, our interest rate has been very friendly. How do I mean? Presently, if you are stakeholders in the state, either a civil servant, we give out 18%. And I can tell you that go to anywhere, apart from Federal Mortgage Bank that gives 6%, hardly will anybody beat that rate. Any bank beats that rate, 18%. Then for non-civil servants, we do 24%, and again, we now try to look at the risk. What is the risk am I taking? Which also determines the change or the shift in the interest rate. So sincerely speaking, our interest rate, very, very friendly. We have the stakeholders, the civil servants. We have non-civil servants in the state. Even we have customers from Lagos. As a matter of fact, Gateway Mortgage Bank Limited, we've cut across so many parts. We are not just restricted to the state, even though we are state-owned bank. As I'm speaking, we operate and we finance projects in Lekki, Magodo, Ogudu, even Lagos, and down to Ibadan. So we have so many customers across the boundary. With the current exposure of the CBN now, we are working towards recapitalizing the bank to the tune of 8 billion to be a national in the next 3, 4, 5 years by the special grace of God. So that we can have branches all over the state and majorly in Abuja too.
To God alone be all the glory. We must ascribe all glory to God for His goodness and kindness towards Gateway Mortgage Bank. Definitely, Gateway Mortgage Bank is no longer where it used to be. Even from the onset, I'm opportune to start with the bank like 2006, and I've been privileged to see the transformation that is incomparable from what it is 2006, not to talk of the AGM that we had last year compared to what we have now. It's only God, and because of the achievement, that's why we are moving forward to be able to even hold another AGM this year. No mortgage bank has done that in Nigeria. You can check across. It's Gateway Mortgage Bank. It's because of the progress and the next level the bank is already. And I see the bank moving to the greatest level in the by next year by God's grace, because of we are not relating on our efforts, and we are even competing with even commercial bank to get to the greater heights. So Gateway Mortgage Bank is on the next level. So we bid all to come along and enjoy what we have in package for. Our pure business is mortgages. You want to build, you want to buy, you want to renovate, you want to buy land. You've already started. You need help. You've already started, you want to improve on your property, just talk to Gateway Mortgage Bank. We are there to assist anywhere in Nigeria. Very flexible, very friendly. Presently, we offer 18%, which no bank is giving anywhere. 18% interest rate. So that's why we have more customers that's coming up to us. I see Gateway Mortgage Bank being a national bank. Presently, we are a state bank with 2.5 million capital base. But in the next few years, we should be a national bank by God's grace.
Gateway Mortgage Bank has become a core banker for the school in the area of assistance in terms of integrity. They've proven to be an organization that has integrity, they promise and they fulfill it. So we have come to realize this with comparing them with other banks, and they've actually stand out. And over the years, we'll be banking with them. And also in terms of facilities to grow our business, they've really been there. And for this, we have that mutual relationship. Yeah, Gateway Mortgage Bank is a bank that everyone needs to know about, especially businesses that want to grow. Comparing the rates they offer with those of the conventional bank, Gateway Bank is far, far better off. So dealing with Gateway Bank, your cost, your overhead is lowered in terms when you obtain loans and all that. So they'll be doing very well. So I would like to recommend that every business organization in Ogun State should identify with Gateway Mortgage Bank. And I also want to appeal to the bank to make sure they create more awareness. There are so many businesses that are yet to know about the benefits that they give, so they can identify with them.
The people that we believe that they are not up to the standard. So there's a product we design for them. We call it target savings. So and there are some we put under informal sector. So those people like that, we try to inculcate the habit of savings in them. So that at a particular point in time, we now give them financial advice to know when they are due for such a facility to build up their business and at the same time to enjoy mortgage facility, to have their own house. That's our core business.
What I observed there is that the bank is okay, their system is okay, and they are financing us in our business, which I really, really appreciate that. My account officer, he first of all approached me, then and I opened an account there, and after that, they now asked me to come, that they will assist my business, and from there, I now bank with them.
The CBN talks about financial inclusion of the unbanked, those petty traders, those taxi drivers, the carpenters, those whom their business are not regulated. And you can see that even the IMF report says that they contributed about 65% of Nigerians' GDP. And if you are not paying attention to such an area, we are not growing. So what we are doing now is that we are fashioning out what we call the informal sector. This is a product where you don't need much collateral before you get the loan. All you need to do is just to get a guarantor and few other things that we're going to ask requirements, at least for us to, profile you to be part of the product. And majority of people are enjoying this product. I can see that in the next 5 years now in Ogun State, we'll be a leading fund provider for the informal sector, and that tells you that Ogun State is moving towards something good.
Well, the next 3, 4, 5 years with good management and corporate governance in place, I expect them to be all over the state. We got a state license. That was my own major achievement during making sure we get the recapitalization through the help of the government. The government funded the recapitalization then, and then today I'm expecting it should be present in Ishagamu, Ijebu, at least all the senatorial districts of the state, so they can harness the funds and help the state indigene, for purpose of which the bank was made.
First, we have to establish a relationship. We have a website where they can go to and go online to open their account. The requirements are not that strict. You can upload your picture and your means of identification. We open an account for you. Then we have pictures of all the properties that we sell, of the houses we sell online. You can pick and say, this is the one that I like. Then we start from there. Then we can also do our pre-qualification. There's something we do called pre-qualification. We want to know the capacity of the customer we are dealing with, to know that they have the capacity to make repayments whenever we assist to give loan for them to buy a property from us. For the people of Ogun State, I want to say that Gateway Mortgage Bank is for all of us. It's like a Yoruba adage that says that Agbajowo Lafin Soya. It's not a one-man show. We all need to come together. Let's appreciate what we have. Some people are not still too comfortable banking with Gateway. They will say that it's a mortgage bank. But we are a mortgage bank that does every other thing that a commercial bank to do. And apart from that, we also have an edge over the commercial bank because we create mortgages and at reasonable rates. The rates that we give, any commercial bank cannot give it. So let's come together, appreciate what we have, and let's take it to the future.
So where do you see Gateway Mortgage Bank in the next few years?
Yes, we are saying that everybody is going digital, everything is going digitalized. So in the next few years, I want to see a Gateway Mortgage Bank that you enter our banking hall, you will see more than few people, because all our transactions would have been done online, complete deals online.
Let us pray. Let us pray. Our Father and God, our Father in God, for the blessing of the gift of life. We thank you for the gift of life. Thank you for those who have in set up this organization. This organization, Father, we pray that as together this morning, your spirit will over us. Everything that God will do in Jesus' name, glory in Jesus' name. Father, your word says, whatever and the waters shall be water back. But Father, I pray for those who are in all these institutions, this organization has not been much, and have not done the channel of the members of the world. Father, to the next time, Father, I pray, we shall not be able to everyone is going to be in touch with the glory, prosper, to the glory and blessings from God. Father, every solution to grow from strength to and the purpose of setting up shall be established and shall be fulfilled. In Jesus' name we pray.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. One more time, we welcome His Excellency the Governor of State, really additional contribution as well as Mr. Obaje, who should come on the non-sales director, special person, we have a special person, general manager, GMS, this is supervisor that are talking about executive director, permanent secretary, Mr. Zabani, permanent secretary, from State Managing Director, also like to recognize the presence of our communities that are here out of this the NDIC, the Corporate Office of Nigeria, of most needs, you are all welcome to the center. I will generate more people. When we get out of our auditors, this is the contract is very good job. and also obey our of business and revolution. This year, we obey purpose, because our purpose is being professionalism, integrity, excellence, and this one to excellency to the chairman invite the chairman to give you a to set the whole this is
Your Excellency, Senator, I also say the all invited guests, the President. It is now 11 a.m. Excellency, it is therefore my pleasure to declare this meeting open. It also gives me great pleasure to welcome for the first time I believe the representatives of the Central Bank, Mr. Fashion, NDIC, Federal Bank of Nigeria, Federal State, Federal, the first to arrive from Lagos was the representative of our representatives from SIO and from CDC, I believe it was this time as well. This is very much with everyone that has made it to be here with us. I would also like to introduce the members of the Board of Committee who have worked tirelessly throughout this period to ensure that our accounts not only come on time but also receive the nod of our regulators in our convergence here to see this is Chairman, Mr. Sam, Mrs. Very thank you very much. We wish to have a full recording of the meeting today, so microphones are connected, a tape recorder being used throughout today. At the point where we're able to take questions and comments, we ask that you please use the microphone and then use yourself, and then proceed to ask your question. I'll now call on the company secretary before. What is the other that second man is recorded at the mutual ceremony for our housing testing appeared in the state authorities 2019 as dedicated to transacting money business, ordinary genders, ordinary business, to receive and consider the main aspect of the behavior December 31 report of the directors and the report of the directors we are appointed Mr. SIO for the authorized director to fix regulation for the next 4 to elect directors and appoint directors and 5 to elect evaluated bodies for meeting. This meeting will be important united by the order of the board. Thank you. Distinguished shareholders, I bring your chairman's statement is in the annual report, copies of which have been circulated for shareholders, and therefore requesting that you consider it as read. I have permission of His Excellency to read it. The Chairman. It is my pleasure and privilege to preside over this second annual general meeting of Gateway. Permit me once again to commend and salute the courage and foresight of people speak up and for establishing the bank as it continues to deliver some its objectives of serving the people of the state while also supporting the government's housing agenda for all residents. The board, management, staff, and indeed the people of the state are particularly thankful for the current administration, led by His Excellency for your massive for his unrivaled support of land since his assumption of office in 2011, particularly through his recapitalization. Apart from this wholesome achievement, the government has ensured and encouraged and operated the plan by policy, especially payment of salaries and investment to all the state political office holders, including himself. This action continues to promote the bank as it has enlisted and encouraged growing confidence and my also uniquely positioned to support the housing agenda for the sake of thereby fulfilling a mutual obligation for the provide affordable quality housing. According to the Nigerian economy continued on path growth in 2018, having recovered from the recession in 2017. This recovery was modest. The economy expanded by 1.9% in 2018, up from 0.82% for the 2017. Unfortunately, this growth rate continues to trail behind population growth, thus limiting the ability of the economy to generate much needed employment for citizens. Key sectors of the economy responsible for the immediate and anticipated potential to provide employment opportunities include ICT, logistics, power generation, construction, housing, as well as pension. Accelerated growth was witnessed particularly in the third quarter. Oil was each up after a slump as pipeline constructions and services sectors also complemented manufacturing sector delivered an improved performance. Nigeria's oil production for the coming months following the nation's conference to reduce oil production from January 2019 as part of the OPEC and OPEC oil reports announced. Nevertheless, the impact of the reduction in oil is expected to have a relatively modest impact given that material has been produced in the newspaper sector due to capacity constraints. Our milestones in 2018. Despite all the challenges, the bank was able to navigate economics for benefits to the peers, and stands out as one of the leaders. This performance received an independent endorsement as the bank is recognized as 2018 both by the Nigerian Other major milestones during the opening of the branch of the third partnership with government housing agencies and state upgrade or power decision platform, enterprise by risk management. As part of our efforts and commitment to capacity building and enhancement of efficiency, the bank continues to train and train resources at both staff and board levels to achieve these dimensions, achieve desired outcomes as seen reflected consistent improvement as a service delivery by the stakeholders consolidate on honest achievements through a sustained approach to attract and maintain equality and value to keep the bank viable. Gateway Mortgage Bank represents as its core business for the benefit of good people of the state and Nigerians in general will continue to be strategically pursued. The vision, mission, and core values of the bank upon which this aspiration is anchored continue to drive the selection of pertinent strategies and determine the timing of our interventions. The collective and collaborative experience of the board and staff provide adequate propulsion for the immediate financial year and indeed for the foreseeable future. It is expected that as we consolidate on many initiatives being implemented, the bank will be able to pursue the logical operational progression from state bank to regional and perhaps ultimately national status. In closing, it is indeed a great privilege and honor to serve the state along with my peers on the board of this bank. I speak on behalf of us all to appreciate the Governor of the state, His Excellency Senator Olivia NSA, for the opportunity. I sincerely appreciate the contributions made by past board members and staff towards laying a foundation upon which we can continue to build for the benefit of generations to come. My colleagues on the present board cannot be appreciated enough for the dedicated commitment towards ensuring the bank is held to the highest standards and bring to bear their wealth of experience, particularly to the various committees, despite many official and private engagements. To the management and staff of our bank, I appreciate your high level of commitment and dedication in the face of challenges and pressures. Above all, I give honor and glory to God for taking the bank this far with the firm conviction that we will attain high levels in the years ahead. Thank you very much. May I request the representative of the auditors to present the individual document.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, sir, the Governor of the Busi, Senator of the People of Abusu, CONFC, Executive Council President, distinguished directors, shareholders, representative of regulator, CBN, NDIC, NIPS, Federal Bank, and CAC. Gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to present our independent auditor's report to the members of Gateway Mortgage Bank Limited on pages 29 to 32 of the annual report and account for the year ended 34 December 2018. Please permit me to present our opinion and conclusion so that we can save time. Our opinion: we have audited the financial statement of Gateway Mortgage Bank Limited set out on pages 19 to 86, which comprise the statement of financial position as at December 31st, 2018, and statement of profit or loss and other comprehensive income, statement of changes in increase, and statement of cash flows for the year that ended, and notes to the financial statement, including the summary of significant points. In our opinion, the accompanying financial statement give a true and fair view of the financial position of Gateway Bank Limited as at 34 December 2018, and of its financial performance and cash flows for the year ended on that date, in accordance with international financial reporting standard, and in a manner required by the companies and law observation, law of operation of other financial banks and other financial institutions, law of operation of India, law of operation of India, financial council of India, financial reporting council of India, number 6, and relevant salary, which are relevant salary issues by the Central Bank of Nigeria on page 32. Report on other legal and regulatory requirements. The Companies and Other Matters Act and the Banks and Other Financial Institutions Act require that in carrying out our audit, we consider and report to you on the following matters. We confirm that, number 1, we have obtained all the information which to the best foundation, which to the best of our knowledge were necessary for the purpose of our bank aspect of our clients, so far as we are from our examination of those books, and returns not adequate for our own and returns adequate for our audit which have been received from all the branches of financial industry, banks, financial position law, settlement of profit or loss, and other comprehensive income, in agreement with the bank contravened section 5, section 5.19, 5.1, and 5.1 of the revised banking system for the mortgage banks operation. Details of this operation as disclosed to be noticed at 8 to the financial statement. Related to our transaction, transactions and balance in this disclosed for 935 in accordance with the Central Bank on inside related credit. See, except for the concession, except for the confirmation disclosed in note that the bank has accepted to the requirement of the relevant circular issue that the Central Bank of compliance with Section 4 of the requires money in the primary money powers in Nigeria. Nothing has come to our attention to indicate that the bank will not limit the funds or the instructions from the operation signed by everybody on behalf of this on the 2nd March 2019. Thank you for the attention.
Thank you very much. Let me request the chairman of the audit committee to present the audit report.
We have deliberated with the external auditors. We have confirmed that necessary cooperation was received from management in the course of the statutory audit, and we are satisfied with the management responses to the external auditors' recommendations on accounting and internal control management, and with the effectiveness of the bank system of accounting and internal control. This report is dated 31st of March.
Together with statement of all comprehensive and other comprehensive consequences for the year, hereby move that the director of the board statement of positional together with the statement of comprehensive and other comprehensive for the year, be received with summary page rise and celebration of the director's report. I will now turn the Any questions, please? Questions, please. All those in favor of this motion, all those in favor of this motion, please signify by raising their hands. Thank you all very much. I hereby declare that the motion for the adoption of the director's report has been duly carried. Move to the reappointment of the auditors. I move that the directors meet and are hereby authorized to reappoint the auditors for the year ending December 31st, 2019. Someone please rise and second the motion fixing the auditor's remuneration and expenses for the year ending December 31st, 2019. Thank you very much. I hereby that the directors be and I hereby. Okay, this is the remuneration. That the directors be and are hereby authorized to fix the remuneration and expenses of the auditors for the year ending December 31st, 2019. And I ask someone to rise and second the motion to fix the remuneration for this financial year. Thank you very much, sir. Seeing as the audit committee has done excellently well in the performance of their duties, it is my pleasure to present them again as nominated to represent the board. These representatives include Mrs. Elizabeth Adebite, Mr. Hassan Adekunle, and Mrs. Olufunmilayo Idada. Being validly re-elected, I ask that I move the motion for their re-election to serve as audit committee members for another financial year ending December 2019. May I ask someone to second that motion as well? Thank you very much. We'd like to hear from His Excellency Senator Administration.
The chairman of the Gateway Movement, the national director, Mrs. Adebite, the managing director, Mr. all of the non-executive directors. The all the management staff, the regulatory agencies that are here, CBN, NDIC, NIPS, Federal Bank, CACC as well. Thank you. And our auditors. So thank you. And distinguished well-wishers, friends of the bank, customers, I know that many of you expected you will be here. So you are warmly welcome to this. I think this will be the second that we will be doing in 2018 the Gateway Movement Bank. First, let me comment from the chairman, the non-executive directors, the managing director, and indeed all the both the management and the other staff of Gateway Mortgage Bank. Very committed for the job well done. And let me extend that same appreciation to all the regulatory agencies that have kept us on our toes. Let me again appreciate in a special way those that believe in the bank, because without support that we're getting from our customers, this bank will not have been in the position that we find ourselves that we are talking about what I call very upward trajectory of the bank's development. I was, when I saw that the bank company has some combination, I quickly went there to check. This is I asked both the chairman and MD, and if you go to page 85, you see them there. And I took them and they told me that this was as at 31st December 2018, and that things have actually improved. Of course, the bill have to continue with that drive so that they can even be above those what I call some because the one that again, the one that's that we are told to care, that's care, that is the one so and one is the right so that is the one that is I'm told that yes, probably was probably was about as a people by the time that where is there. So I want to say to the parents and to see that I will associate that I will. Whatever that is able to do, whatever that is able to do, that we also can say we are now looking at the parts that we show, the parts that we show, Your Excellency, Your Excellency, board members, and chairman, the ESCO members and the our customers, I really want to thank His Excellency for the support during the time of this board members. In fact, we could refer to those that surprises we will be taking on. I know what to take, and I went to the report is Thank you very much. I heard of what you did when CFO was there with you, pushing, you say our government must share this AGM before the expiration, before we end, and we really work. Thank you very much. God bless you. For all the community for the CAC, you have been so nice in a great way. NLC, FTMB, we thank you very much. We pray that God will take you back to the decision this way in the name of Jesus. And then for all our customers, I can see many of you there, Madam Eva, honestly coming from Ota to attend this meeting. Thank you very much. You did a very good business. As a lady I cannot mention, I thank you very much. We promise you that in this near future, we are going to enjoy us more. We have products that are coming out that are going to be new and be meeting your demand. So please continue to patronize us. Thank you very much. God bless you. Papers, can you please come on? I just want to have the comments as president.
I'm highly impressed. And before I appreciate everybody, I have to appreciate Mr. Violet. He has given me a lot of support because there was a time I had issues with my managers. I came to him and the way he has supported me very massive. I don't even know the way to appreciate him. Not only him, even my people in Bhutan. I came all the way from Bhutan. And I've been banking with this bank for the past 3 years now. I started with them with a hope to grow up my business, and they've done the little they can do. And I believe when I ask for more, with the turnover we have with them, they'll be able to support. And there's some loops I still want them to address. In terms of, they are very okay. But you know, Rome is not built in a day. And I believe there are some areas that still hold the management and the board of directors and supporters. In terms of the transfer, although there is an impact that has been done now, we pray that this one will still be more than before. And again, the area I want the, you know, as I've said, Rome is not built in a day. We want it to be as commercial bank. There's some certain things we do enjoy from the other banks. Those commercial banks that they not started with this gateway of the impact. And I believe with the support of our people, they can still go more and more. And I believe it's going to be an auspicious beginning. Thank you very much. I don't have to say.
One more customer.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, sir, and the members. My name is Emmanuel Himel Cole. I'm the proprietor of Orema Schools in Yesi Ota. We got to know Gateway Bank when the branch was launched at Ota. I believe we were one of the first customers there. From the time of Mr. Salami down to the current manager at the branch. At the beginning, it was not very easy doing business with them because we were asked to come up with a number of collateral that we couldn't meet at that point in time. At the point we had a break because we felt our needs were not met at the bank. But later on, they keep persisting. The team of Mr. Yusuf and colleagues were coming. We said, okay, let's give them a trial once again. And thereafter, the relationship we started was established. But today, the bank is meeting our needs. We are very happy. And when we did a comparison and we spoke to our auditors, we discovered that the rates Gateway is offering us in terms of facility is far better than what is available in the commercial banks. In addition, we're having challenges having all accounts with Gateway banks or the collection point. But because number one, it was not accessible, we couldn't really make transactions with our money in the bank. But recently, with the innovation that has taken place, the banking application is something I'm very, very excited about. Do transfer, and I was at the bank recently, but a few days ago, and I told the manager there that from this moment, I'm doing all my disbursement of cash from Gateway Bank. So once money goes directly to other accounts that we have with other banks, I move them to Gateway, and Gateway is now the main bank that Orema Schools is using. And I want to appeal to other customers that are not here doing business with Gateway, they should give it a trial. And also my advice to the board is to reach out. There are still far many people that are yet to know about the benefits that are obtainable in Gateway banks. And the spread of branches that was mentioned by His Excellency, I think is something you have to give a look into. Because so that you can be able to harness the opportunities. There are so many opportunities. And one thing that stands for Gateway is the rate and the speed at which they render their services these days is second to none. So thank you very much.
Said the grace of the pudding, said the taste of the pudding. So we thank you all obviously for eating copiously bags of Gateway bags. So I would like to thank you all for attending this meeting, for showing so much interest in the affairs of the nation.
Just before we get to the issues we need to know about issues. We're past the money, we're past. So now we need to
We thank them for what they have done, but there's huge room for improvement. We want more branches to be on board, and every day they are improving. I'm one of their customers, so that tells you that I believe in what they are doing. And I have no doubt in my mind that they will continue to grow. And you've seen third-party confirmation. They are customers, they spoke. This will not just be about me or any of the directors or any of the government officials. No, these are outsiders. These are third-party confirmation. They've confirmed the efficacy, the efficiency, and the hard work that all the staffs of Gateway Mortgage Bank is giving to them. So thank you for the Ogun Standard service.